Hey y'all. Thanks for joining Emily's Tarot Sessions doing fire signs. I'm going to do fire signs. Let me move y'all. There'll be so much going on over here, y'all. Fire signs. So I'm going to see what your situation is, and then I'm going to use some tarot. Let me see what deck I'm using for y'all. All right, I got a deck. So I have uploaded videos on Instagram under Poet in Love, and there are also videos on Facebook under Emily Never Duplicated Watkins. Okay, so check me out. I'll be all over. I'm going to get your cards together because some are reversed, and hope you all are doing well. I've got a lot of messages for you today. So there'll be lots of videos for you to look through. If it doesn't apply to you, don't force it. I promise you, don't force it because then you'll upset yourself believing I done made a promise to you that I didn't make. I don't make promises, y'all. I do sometimes, but not really. I like to just show up, do what I got to do, and get gone. You know what I mean? Wow, these cards could not be more. What did I do, right? So, we're almost there, y'all. I did not announce it on the other pages because, again, I got so much I got to tell y'all. We're going to do Aries first, see what you into, and then we're also going to do the other signs, okay? I'm going to go ahead and give these a quick shuffle, and we'll get right into it. I do see Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so I'm telling y'all the truth, okay? Let's see what we got. All right, so I'm going to see what your situation is first. What you could be dealing with. I got love call. Aries, somebody want to rap a taste with you. Wonderful you. Aries, y'all be so strong with it. I mean, all the fire signs in general that I know, y'all could relax a bit. I'm just saying. Aries, hey, we got a love call. Okay. So if you talking to somebody, I think y'all digging on each other. I think you might have found somebody that you want to invest in. It says getting together. So you're ready to do more than just talk. I think you want to relate, right? So you're missing your person. This could be a past person. This is nostalgia. This is you remind me of somebody I just don't like. You could be talking to someone that reminds you of someone from your past. And maybe that's the interest you want to explore. Hey, what I just told you don't work no more because this is you wanting someone back. You're being deceptive about wanting to reconcile is and you're being recommended to make healthier choices in love and life. Okay, so we're going to remove this need for you to repeat this sense a false sense of stability. Aries, this is a false sense of stability because it's not there with you. It's something you wonder about. It's something that hurts you but you want it back. Come on now, let me see. So we're not taking nothing back that hurts us, Aries. Not nothing. It's a no. Seven of Pentacles. Hey, thinking about it, this nostalgia, it doesn't move you. Look at you, you stuck. This is a memory of bliss absent from you. And even the details of you telling the story aren't going to be accurate anymore because you're not the person you were when it happened to you, and neither is your person. You both changed. Y'all both want different things. Look at this. Hey, listen, Aries. How can we get you unstuck? This is you not trusting anything. This is you fighting everyone. Why? Look at the stump. Nothing's growing. Nothing. They took it all. They took it all. What's left? You have to decide to be better in your experiences with yourself and others. It starts with you. With you. Why are you accepting things that don't grow? Aries. Is that a pattern for you? Is that part of your issue that you watch and wait rather than participate? Is this a pattern for you? You only want it when it's good, but there's no pathway. You waste it. If you waste it, why should Spirit keep blessing you with it? Only thing they can bless you with is a memory that proves you had an opportunity and you didn't take it. Now you reminisce about it. Now you want it back, but you don't remember the good times. You're stuck in a pain cycle, heartbreak. Why did this happen to me? It didn't happen to you. You didn't participate, friend. You didn't participate. You didn't help. You didn't provide a path. You wasted it. It's wasted. You wasted and waited it. Again, with the not moving, there's no movement. Sitting, 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 thinking. So you lost your relationship because you didn't participate. And because you didn't participate, Aries, they made a different choice. Someone, you too, need to start practicing self-love. If you do the work on yourself, then everybody you meet will be in that vibration of love that works on the self and then adds to. You add to someone. They don't do the work for themselves and you. But that's what you want. That's not equal give and take. That leaves somebody left out in the cold. That is Four of Pentacles all day, which we did pull. That's somebody that got their bags packed, but they can't go nowhere. Why? Because you control them. It's control love. Control love will leave you, Aries. Controlling love will leave you. Why? Because the idea of paradise can never happen. You never have joy unplanned. All joy is planned for the benefit of the person who directs it and the person who waits for direction. Refuse to be directed. Work on yourself. If you calling someone from your past, because I still see you doing it, understand your abundance is linked to the vibration you're in with the person. So if y'all at a low vibration, you're going to repeat this pattern. Be aware, Aries, right? They're asking you to speak your truth to yourself first. King of Swords. If you speak the truth to yourself, then anything that comes towards you has to respect your truth. But if your truth holds someone back, then you get the experience of not being able to choose, but having to ever go back to past experiences that never celebrated you because you don't celebrate yourself. Y'all just trauma bonded in an experience y'all liked for a little while. But when you ask for a commitment, the commitment's not there because you don't commit to yourself. Stop reminiscing past experiences that you didn't participate in. It's time to move on, Aries. All right. That was a little bit much, friend. Got me all nervous. Sorry, friend. That's what it is. This thinking, waiting, watching, wondering. It's over. It's done. Let's go. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, let's see what you own today. Thanks for joining Emily's Tarot Soul Sessions, doing fire signs. Next up, I've got my Pentacles. All right, let's go. Here we go. Let's see what your situation is, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Here we go. All right, you reminiscing too? Hey, what's wrong with the fire signs today? What's wrong with the fire signs today? Get it together. You reminiscing too. What else you doing? Okay, so somebody left you and you're thinking about it. Why? Why? Mr. or Miss Action, why would someone leave you? Because you said something you shouldn't have said. Because you ain't getting what you need and you said I want more. Because you said I ain't asking no more, I'm going to get it. And you're going to get to watch me leave. So that's how I'm going to hurt you. Leaving on that midnight. Somebody leaving and you reminiscing about them, right? You sabotaged this relationship. You didn't try to build it at all. You did not participate. Look at this. Maybe you told this person you want to work on it or you feel like you want to work on it now, right? There's an idea of healing that you should consider, friend, because your heartbreak, it won't be satisfied even if you get the person back. They'll disappoint you again, or you'll disappoint them and they'll leave again because nothing's changed. We need something to change, and then you can move towards your person. Is that fair? You can't present what you presented previous past, is what I heard. Now, I said that don't make no sense. And what I'm told is that you've done this many, many times. You've returned, Sagittarius, been accepted, been loved many times, and still the words don't match the actions, is what I hear. The words have to match the actions. Okay, so this isolation wasn't meant to hurt you, Hermit, Virgo energy. It wasn't meant to hurt you. It was meant to put you with yourself so that you could not continue to break off of what others do to you, but you see what you've done to participate in whatever action you received. Hermit is reflecting. Hermit is facing the parts of you that aren't so pretty and seeing what you can do better. Thus, the healing presents a new path because you won't do what you did in the past that disrupted a working system. Now you work on it. Sagittarius, what we just say. In this silence, Hermit, you decide to face the shadow self of you and decide what you can let go so that you can transform and then move forward in your power, releasing old patterns that held you up. You come change. You would not reminisce the past because the past hurt you, Sagittarius. Don't reminisce a past that hurts you. Promise. You're stronger than a memory that continues to affect you. You have to be stronger than the memory. You have to say no. You have to say pass me. You have to talk to the energy, because the energy of fear and anxiety senses that you want something different. So they got to give you all these memories of when things were good so that you can say, yeah, maybe I can go back, but you can't go back. The death card to the strength, have enough strength to not go back to things that held you up in a low vibration. You can't build there. That's why it was removed. Look at that. It's too toxic, Capricorn. Hey, you wear your desire. You see your shadow behind you, but your jacket is red. You surrender to your lower vibration, which holds you up. Those people could get out, but the desire twists and turns them to keep seeking something that would remove them from a stuck state that they know will never happen, because they keep twisting and turning between the light and the darkness, never deciding. Therefore, desire, look at the path, it's red. There is no path with desire. Desire turns you away from what would move you forward. It only exists, passion, desire exists in a relay of hands. The hands have to touch, the mind have to accept, and the body waits. It's toxic. If it can't tell you where it's going, it's toxic, because you are in a waited state until it says. And when it says what it wants from you, you may not like, and if you don't like it, you would leave it, which you did. You did leave it. But if you don't see anything better, you would come back and try it again. And you've done that too. And it still is not working. Why? Because the vibration is too low, Sagittarius. It's too low. This relay of love, Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, it only pours onto this desire. It pours on it, but it's steam. Steam, because you keep coming back to it. So when you leave it, you say, I'm leaving for love, but then you hold on to whatever feels good, desire. You hold on to what feels good as you search for love, and you lose because you're unwilling to cut habits that don't support the love you asked for. Sagittarius, you're being asked to heal from the idea of self. Look at your desire now. It's beneath you. Release the patterns that won't move you forward. Your arms are green. You want to move forward. You may be praying for spirit to move you forward, finally to love, but it can't come to you because you're not stable enough to decide to love yourself. When you solely love yourself, you give a vibration that I can walk alone with or without you. But if you want to join me, you too must have a sense of self, or we'll both be heartbroken. You can break the cycle. Sagittarius. That was awesome, Sagittarius. Okay, so you're being asked to break a pattern that knowingly hurts you. Sagittarius. Let's go to Leo. Thanks for joining Emily's Tarot Sessions. Leo, let's see what you on today. All right, Leo, I hope it's better. I saw ascending at the bottom of the deck. That could be shedding some part of you. All right. Hey! Fire signs. Y'all part of this thing going on with the eclipse and all that. It's a lot of movement going on with you. If you move too quickly or too much, you get burned. When you get burned, you reminisce when you weren't hurting rather than deciding what you could do. What you could do to better your situation. You're stuck reminiscing, all three of you, reminiscing. Okay? Okay, so something's changing for you very quickly, or it's already happened if you're reminiscing. Okay, moving on. Maybe that's what's shocking. I'm going to change my feeling on you. I think that you've seen enough, camera. You've seen enough. You've reflected enough to decide to move on. Yay. To decide, once this shocking information, it's time to move on. Okay. Hey, bottom of the deck, coffin. Yeah, it's an ending. Yay. Leo, hey, if you are sad about an ending, then don't listen no more, because everything we talk about on here, it's about you always being your best self to you and letting go of things that don't want to be, I heard, near you. Maybe that's your feeling about your person, and now finally moving on, you don't want it anymore. It's over. What else can it do for you? What else can it say to you? I think you've heard all you want to hear, but let's get some tarot and see what's going on. Okay, so when we heal from our past, the past will still try to creep in from time to time with different smells, since they can direct energy to you. Okay, so just be aware of that. When you really cut someone off, it's got to be a clean cut. No texting, no calling, no emails. It's a clean cut. It's so respectful. It's so loving, Leo. It's so loving, because they don't have to wonder. Your silence is saying, I don't want to do anything with you. But if you entertain it, then you crack the door, and you're not cracking the door this time. Right? You're not. Look at that. It's a rat. 5 swords. You've seen all you need to see, friend. Congratulations. That's the beauty of love, to see all sides, to see all sides, to see how number 21 is relevant here, how it affects your world, how the people affect your world. And if it doesn't move you forward, you have to move on. They're against you. They're trying to fight you to do something that you've already let go. Patterns. Leo. Right? Patterns that cause you pain, patterns that kept you stuck. 5 swords and 3 swords. These are patterns you now know of, and you said, I won't do it. You won't do it because y'all, you know that you're worth more. You know you're worth more. They can't convince you that you could be anything less. Right? They can't convince you to be anything less. They not going to beat a drum for you ever. You got to beat your own drum. You got to beat your own drum. They will never celebrate you. And you know it now because they promise to celebrate you time and time again, and they can never come through with it. Why? Because they don't see the celebration in themselves. How can you ask somebody for something that you don't knowingly know for yourself? They would disappoint you every time. You would say, well, that was all right, but what's the but? They can't even tell you the but because it was never supposed to benefit you. You're alone. We don't see them. Learn the lesson or repeat it. Learn the lesson or repeat it. You can no longer be a part of any system that promises and then equally disappoints you. That is not love. That is someone saying, for every effort you say we should walk forward, I'll knock you down. And they do knock you down. Why? Because it hurts you. You don't know what to do. That's what they want. They want you to not know what to do so you won't leave them. You are their light source. You are a light source to them. And we have lightning. Refuse to be their light source. It hurts you. Refuse to deal with toxic people. Refuse to sit in that space where you know we got 2 towers out here. How much more toxic can it be? And the devil. What we doing? Hey. What we doing? You see a sense of danger here? This danger. Don't be a part of situations and circumstances that are known to hurt you. Say no and say nothing else. You say nothing else. You say no. And you refuse to be a part of anything that knowingly chooses to hurt you, and you will change your life. Wow. It'll change your life. You never sit in energy that won't celebrate you. Never. You never sit in energy that won't celebrate you. You say no, say nothing else, and keep moving forward, friend. Thanks for joining Emily's Tarot Sessions. Fire signs. Look at, we got kind of warm there, fire. Oh, y'all got to get out y'all feelings, head over heart. So it is.